YouTube, it's Real Rob Boy back with another video. Look, this for my chosen brothers and sisters out here. This is one of the main reasons why you will become hated and be hated by many of society. This is why you will be hated by many and most people, because you see what they don't want you to see, which is straight through them. You have to understand something. Narcissistic individuals are constantly running, if not even that, if most of society, most of the individuals that live in the world is constantly running away from themselves. They're running away from accountability. They're running away from looking in the mirror and self-reflecting. So they create this fake persona, this fake image, so that they can block themselves from ever looking in the mirror. So once they see, once they come across a chosen child, once they come across a child of God, a child that possesses the spirit of discernment, a child that possesses unorthodox intuition and unorthodox consciousness and enlightenment, they're going to be threatened. They're going to fear you also, because guess what? You're going to be able to depict and pick up on any signs of falsehood immediately, meaning they're pretending they doing, you're going to see through them, and they hate it. Nobody, let me tell you something. You are hated, and most of all chosen children are hated because we see through what they don't, we see these people for what they really are, which is evil beings. They don't want you to see through them because guess what? They're pretending. That's the whole point of them putting on a mask, because they don't want individuals to see them for who they really are, which is wicked, which is demons, which is toxic, which is narcissistic individuals that's not here to help the world, but to destroy the world. They don't want you to see that. So they have to pretend. And once they know they can't pretend with you, once they know that they can't fool you, all hell gonna break loose. That's when the smear campaign come in. That's when the gaslighting, that's when the triangulation come in, all because you see them for who they really are, and they don't want you to see that. They want to still pretend. They want to keep pretending so that they can bait as many people that they want to bait in as possible, so that they can manipulate and control them. You will be hated because you will see through all signs of folly and falsehood within all individuals that come across your path. Why? That's what it's. Come on, man. The proof is in the pudding. They're pretending for a reason. They're pretending because they don't want you to see through them, and they hate when individuals possess the power and the ability to see through individuals for who they really are. The narcissistic individuals hate that shit because they still want to move behind the scenes and live this false image so that they can bait as much people in as possible, so that they can use them and abuse them and exploit them and use them and suck them dry for their resources. They don't want you to see them. They don't want you to see them for who they really are. They don't. So once you come across individuals like that, you're going to pick up on that immediately. Let me tell you something. When you're chosen by God, nobody can fool you. You are not easily fooled. They cannot lie to you. They're going to try to lie about who they are as a person. They're going to try to appear happy on the outside. They're going to try to make it seem like they are just winning, like they're winning, they're successful, but in reality they're not, because as you observe these individuals, see, chosen individuals, we possess great analytical skills, meaning not only are we observing the conversation, but an analytical process is taking place in our mind so that we can see if the words that you are saying is adding up. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of people's words don't add up, because guess what? We pay attention to their actions. And if their actions don't add up, guess what? You're pretending. Action speaks louder than words. Boom. See, and you have to understand, some people who play roles going to eventually forget their lines. They're going to slip. They can't act forever. Because guess what? We're going to question them. They don't like when you question them, because this is why they rage. Narcissistic individuals are going to rage once you question them, because they know for a fact that they are lying to you, in an individual that they're not used to being questioned. Narcissistic individuals are not used to being questioned, because guess what? They too busy doing the questioning. They too busy trying to distort your reality. They too busy trying to gaslight you. So once you come with the same energy, once you start questioning them, they're going to rage, because questioning is a part See, this is the thing. They question you in order for you to be manipulated by them. But we question them in order to we don't, this is the thing. We know who they are, but guess what? We ask questions anyway because we just want to see how many lies they gonna keep telling. Because them lies gonna start to add the fuck up. Boom. Yes, and I'm telling you, and let me tell you something, they know this. They know we are questioning them because they know that we can see through them. They know that you can see through them. That's why they rage when you question them, because they are so, you have to understand something, they're entitled. They hold no sense of accountability. They don't want to self-reflect. They don't want to take accountability. They don't want people to question them, because if you start questioning them, they're going to go into this psychopathic rage. And they're gonna they're gonna gaslight the shit out of you every single time. And gaslighting is a form of manipulation that narcissistic individuals use in order to get the victim to question their reality, their sanity, and their way of life, making it seem like they're the problem, but no, they're not the problem. The problem is the person that's trying to gaslight, which is the narcissist. They will do these things because guess what? You see right through them, and they don't like that shit. They do not like it. They don't. You have to understand something. A lot of people in this world, they're not actually living for their true self. They're not living for them. They're living in falsehood. Because action speaks louder than words. These people and a lot of people that roam this earth is extremely insecure. They insecure, and they're gonna make it seem. Look, let me tell you something. Just because if you a man, just because you see a woman that's so-called a bad bitch, let me tell you something. That woman, sometimes these women are bad bitches. These women are broken. And if you a woman up out there, just because you see a dude that you just might see attractive and be, hey, man, I like his body. I like what he doing. First of all, you stupid anyway, because you're going based off physical appearance. Do you not know that anybody, let me tell you something, everybody taking care of themselves nowadays physically, because a lot of people taking care of themselves to bait people in. I said this in the last video. You can work out, you can buy as many clothes. Let me tell you something. It's in us, not on us. It's the person that makes the clothes. It's the person behind the training. It's the person behind what that person is doing. It's the person. It's the soul. Clothes don't make you. Working out does not make you. You're just taking care of the physical body and you just putting on clothes. That's all. Everybody do that. You just, and food doesn't make you. You can be eating healthy and everything. That's not gonna make you. That's not gonna make you one of us. That's not gonna make you enlightened. That's not gonna make you tap into a higher consciousness, because guess what? Higher consciousness, higher enlightenment, and spiritual power come from having a soul. That comes from God. You got to understand something. We didn't choose God. God chose us. So yeah, you can try to boost and enhance your physical appearance all you want to, but guess what? You're still unhappy on the inside, because guess what? You're not working on your mental state, your emotional state, and most importantly, your spiritual state. You're not praying. You're not getting close to God. If you don't do these things, everything you're doing is for nothing. You can be a billionaire. You can be a billionaire. You're still going to be fucking lonely. Money does not bring happiness. Happiness brings happiness. Internal peace brings happiness. Not external peace, but internal. Meaning peaceful. You're peaceful on the inside. That's another thing. Stop going based off physical appearance. I be telling people this. Stop going based off physical appearance. And that's why a lot of people get into these fucked up situations, because they too busy going based off somebody's physical appearance. Let me tell you something. You know how many fucking women try to make moves on me? I'm talking about, this is an everyday thing. You know how many women try to make moves on me, and it pisses them off that how smart I am. It pisses them off that they can't get me with their physical appearance. They change. Some women hate rejection. That's what I'm saying. Just like some men hate rejection. People that don't have nothing to offer on the inside, people that don't have good souls, they hate rejection, because they used to controlling, exploring, and manipulating people by their physical appearance. Once they realize they cannot do that with you, that's another thing. They're going to realize they can't do that with you, and they're going to despise you. They're going to hate you. They're going to make up shit about you, all because you saw through them. That's what I'm saying. These people, God's children, are incapable of being manipulated. We are incapable of being deceived. We are incapable of being controlled. Nobody can control us. Nobody thinks for us. Nobody speaks for us. They're gonna hate you because you see straight through them. But guess what? No, excuse my language, fuck them anyway, because they're not benefiting you. And you have to understand something. It's not personal, it's spiritual. Stay blessed.